661 terrorists tied to October 7 to get pay for slay financial stipends.
This post received a score of 4,400, with an upvote ratio of 85%. Here are the top comments in response to this article.
And then the international community wonders why Israelis don't believe that the PA is a partner for peace.
The sad part is that the PA is actually viewed by Palestinians as being too moderate. A recent poll conducted by Birzeit University, Palestinian university based in the West Bank, found approximately 10% support for the PA and 75% support for Hamas. So just funding terrorism isn't enough apparently. You need to actively engage in terrorism to gain support among Palestinians.
What do you expect from people who believe that suicide bombers get 72 virgins in heaven upon their death?
They don't realize that just means that suicide bombers are sent to heaven in batches of 73.
I hope it's the sound of 72 crying babies, forever.
They're fine with that.
Saddam Hussein gave the families of Palestinians that were killed, fighting, the IDF $10,000 each. At one point he was giving $25,000 to families of suicide bombers. That's why many Palestinians have a soft spot for the Arab Ba'ath Party and Saddam. I have met quite a few young Palestinians who were actually named Uday and Qusi after Saddam's sons. Saddam even had a plan to clear Kurdish populated areas, with genocide, in Iraq and move Palestinians in.
What's everyone's beef with the Kurds in the region?
Kurds are an indigenous population colonized by Arabs, just like the Assyrians, Persians, Marianites, Copts, Druze, Armenians, Greeks, Nubians, Chaldeans, etc.
And Jews.
I really don't understand why the West is still funding terror enablers like the PA and UNRWA.
A very toxic sympathy has developed in the West. A combination of guilt-induced self-flagellation and a belief that people in a marginalized group can do no wrong.
The infantilizing of Palestinians is absolutely absurd. Did those two Palestinians the other day decide to go stab old women and run over children with a car because they were forced into doing so because of so-called oppression or apartheid? No, they killed that women and ran over those kids because they are radical and evil. Not all Palestinians are radical, but there is an extreme radicalism problem in Palestinian society, and that needs to be addressed. Honestly, does anyone who doesn't have a disregard for Jewish and Israeli life actually think that a Palestinian state, with the leadership and culture as it stands right now, would be anything other than a radical terror state?
The reality is, not many think beyond surface level of most topics. They will pick a side nowadays with limited information, based on either an inflammatory headline or 60 seconds of video. I don't agree with death anywhere, as it begets death. I'm just not stupid enough to be blind to the reality of both sides. Nothing in this world is as cut and dry as we would like to believe it is.
This video was automatically created by Reddit to speech. The article and comments in this video were selected from Reddit according to their upvotes, and any paraphrasing was performed by smmry.com, without any human intervention.